glad I have the power to turn Disturbed off. Thank God. All right, Batman game made by Sunsoft, a very fantastic company. You're a fan of Sunsoft, aren't you, Dxtr? You're a fan of Sunsoft?
Oh, yeah.
Make fantastic NES games. You're a fan of Sunsoft, BadBrakes?
Yeah, it's games with great music and usually pretty solid games.
Usually pretty solid. This is a Batman game. It's kind of similar to Ninja Gaiden in many ways, but it's not as fast. It's a very different wall jumpy sort of game. This face.
Well,
this face.
it's kind of slow paced compared to it, but it has some similarities, yeah.
All right, and classic Batman, everyone knows who Batman is. Those of you in our break, we have very short breaks. We would like to point out that we have been kindly, the Ludendi team, have been kindly sponsored by XSplit, who sent us some premium licenses. We're running XSplit Premium, which I've been assured by the guy in orange that you guys can see there, who lives and breathes tech, is absolutely bloody fantastic. But what XSplit have also provided us with is some XSplit licenses for any subscriber on our Ludendi channel. So if you are subscribed to our Ludendi channel or would like to subscribe to our channel, which will be just in time for ESA coming up next month, you can win one of 15 XSplit licenses. XSplit being pretty damn cool. So there. Oh wow, applause. Fantastic. We'd like to thank them for acknowledging us, as Dreamhack has as well. So it's very kind of them. We're pretty much ready to go. When you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to point out one thing with Batman is the one thing that you want in this game is ammo. It depends on it. The whole run depends on it.
Wow, you're stealing my notes, man. I had that ready.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to cross it out. All right, we're pretty much ready to go. Ready when you guys are. Going to get a reset. Again, once again, this is all real hardware. You can see these NES pads down here on the screen. And real hardware, real everything. You ready? You ready, Dxtr?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1, Batman. All right. So Batman is very interesting in terms of speedrun history for being a very good example of a record war, as it were. Now, speedrunning is not exactly directly competitive. You're not trying to beat opponents like you are in other games, such as fighting games or, the competitive gaming stuff like League of Legends or Dota or SC2. I know I pissed off a lot of people by saying League first, but suck it. Other games like Quake, Counter-Strike, all those, I think that's good enough. That'll please enough people. But what happens in the speedrun community is that you have a record war instead. 2 people will be running the game actively, usually sharing secrets, sharing strategies, and sharing video, and they will usually trade the record. There was a very long and well-documented record war of Batman, based partly to a speedrunning podcast called the Sunday Sequence Break, where the records were submitted. Over the course of about 4 months, Dxtr here and an American speedrunner called FunkDoc, who you may know, Joshua FunkDoc, I hope you guys have heard of him. They traded the record about, I don't know, like 50 times it felt like, for over the course of 4 months. Really drove the game down. There'd be a new video and it would say, oh, I don't think sub this time is possible, and then the other guy would beat it, and they'd say, I don't think this time is possible, and the other guy would beat it. So this is what we have in the speedrun community. Record wars. Wow.
22.
Good stuff. Rich catching up.
Shit. I'm out of ammo somewhere.
So as you can see, as Dxtr was saying, Rich has about 15 ammo on the right. Dxtr has about 30, which could be in trouble for Rich. Sorry, I keep saying Rich, I mean BadBrakes. I'm so sorry. So could be in trouble for BadBrakes. So yeah, BadBrakes 15, Dxtr with over 30. So, but one thing unique to the speedrun community in a lot of ways, or maybe not but unique, but when 2 people are in a war of record trading and so on, nice, they will share strategies. They do not generally hide stuff from people. And in fact, a lot of people get upset if they do. So it's a very open community in that regard. Everyone works together generally. So as you may have guessed, batarangs are pretty good in this game. There's a lot of throwing batarangs. And a lot of wall jumping. For those of you who enjoy something a bit different, go check out the Batman, I think it's Batman Returns on Sega Master System. After this, go watch the Batman Returns speedrun by Adam AK, who you may have heard of. It's a fantastic speedrun. You should go watch it. It's about 1.5 minutes long. So between the break here after this one, go check that one out. I'm pretty sure it's Batman Returns, but if you search Batman Adam Master System, you should find it. As you can see, these guys are incredibly tight right now. Pretty close. A lot of people have asked why Batman just kills everything in this game. I don't know if there's a good answer to that question, but he definitely does a lot more killing than Batman should do. Meaning the pacifist category is the true percent. So you can see about a second, less than a second between the two at the moment. Oh, unlucky. There you go, BadBrakes. So one punch missed. Means a few more seconds lost. Dxtr creeping ahead. Stage 3-1. We're in the sewers. Where else would we be? Or a water treatment plant or something. I guess they're the same thing. I guess actually a better comparison for this game would be it's more Castlevania-y than Ninja Gaiden-y, right? Shake of the head again. There's no pleasing you, Dxtr. So if you're a fan of Batman games in general, Batman Returns on the Genesis is also run, Genesis being the American Mega Drive. Also the Arkham series, if you're fans of those. The Arkham series on PC and console is also run. There's a group of Arkham runners, so if you like Arkham Asylum or City, or the other one, which we don't like to admit exists, you can check that out as well. Those are also in very exciting runs, although very different from this one. Whoa. BadBrakes. So BadBrakes give an example there of when you don't have ammunition. You can't really do a lot aside from just punch things.
Ooh.
So BadBrakes about to go into this boss with 1 health. Unless he gets a drop. Ooh. Yeah. BadBrakes intentional death there just to get some more ammo and health. Or just health. He's just going to punch this guy. So it's not all over for BadBrakes yet. The boss coming up on Dexter's side in about 30 seconds to a minute is quite random and can just flat out kill you if it feels like it. The World 4 boss is probably more than a minute away now, actually. So BadBrakes can easily catch up there. And there's also a very tricky climb coming up in stage 5, which can also lose time, so it's not over for BadBrakes yet. It never is in a speedrun race. I hope you guys can hear this music because it's really good.
No way, no way.
See some tricky wall jumping there from Dxtr. Okay, he got it.
Oh, you got it?
So, you should have told me about it. So that was a trick I just missed. I did not know about it, but BadBrakes just got a trick which he's now just told me is the hardest trick in the game. Which, as you can see, he went on top of those platforms that Dxtr had to run in between, saving a bunch of time. So this is the random boss that Dxtr is fighting now. Which
yeah, luckily I was having a good pattern there.
Yeah. So again, this is an example of randomness in a fight where there are multiple patterns for this sort of boss, and they could be terrible, they could be great. And quite nice to both of them. So this is the climb. It's pretty tricky. There's enemies you've got to deal with here who are going to obviously try and stop you getting up. You also got to precisely land in the right spots, dropping down to jump off the walls, and so on. Alright, that's alright. I really don't remember this Batman villain. I don't know who this guy is. Nice loop here. So this is what we call an AI loop. We're on Dxtr's side. I just realized they're quite far behind on what you guys are seeing. I just noticed. But coming up on Dxtr's side of the screen. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong side, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna punch the Joker. Nice. But you'll see it now on BadBrakes' side. This is what we call an AI loop. The enemy tries to respond to your attacks by repeating their moves again. You get them in an AI loop, you don't mess up, they die. Now we're going to punch the Joker again.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa. Not over yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Good job. Now you will dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. What does that mean?
Yeah, the run kills you. If you don't get the ammo, you need to stop all the time, kill enemies, and hope for a good pace. Because the game includes a so-called global timer, and if you're on a bad pace, you get bad drops all the time also.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
All right. Cool. So, any last things you want to say? Do you want to say anything else?
No, I'm pretty happy with my runs, especially that Chippendale. Not this one though. I really wanted under 11 minutes, but it's okay. I had a def, so and some. I think I did good anyways.
All right, cool. Then again, round of applause for BadBrakes over here, Dxtr. They will not be doing any more games in this arena, but I think they have some more on the other stream. You got some more games?
That I play?
On the stream.
Here today or during Dreamhack?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna play DuckTales.
He's going to play DuckTales?
Yeah. And
I expected a woo-hoo after I said DuckTales, but it's okay.